Well, no, I'd have to find it first on my channel. That would be better. Friday fun. Right, let's save it to the playlist. Live stream done. Click end it and hope. Yep. I can hear someone talking. Right. Let's have a few dailies. 10 minutes to wait about. Oh, Ilhari must have been out trying hard to beat her time. He's got very close to us. He'll be gutted. What day is this too? It's taking him till Thursday to get that close to us. That's pretty good. WJ, hello sir. Nice to see you. You Mr. Jard, Jard or something, is it? Can't quite remember. A poor memory, but hello sir. Nice to see you. Thanks for hopping on. We're watching Jev having a bit of fun in the daily races there, and it's made me want to have a wee go at it. We've got 10 minutes to chill out and wait. Probably 15 minutes before the actual race starts. How's you anyway, Mr. J? I wonder how devastated Harry was at not beating my time. I set that time on Monday too, so I did, and I haven't tried to qualify again since Monday, and it's taken Harry till Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure if he got that yesterday or today. I should really roll myself a wee smoke now, shouldn't I? Have we any tobacco? In the bag in my box? There's only crumbs in it. Yeah. JJ. Hello, mate. Few dillies. Jev has got me in the mood. I was watching Jev there, and he's got me in the mood. New FIA season starts 25th of November. Well, I was usually always asking for a big gap. Have they got any of the season up up yet for us to look at in terms of the tracks and the settings and stuff, JJ? Because that would be good to know. Plenty of time for us all to have a good practice and make a good decision about what cars we want to be in. I've not made a good bloody decision on a manufacturer pick in a quite a while, or I haven't been happy. No, they don't have any info up yet, so let me see, we've still got 5 minutes there. No, so there's nothing. We're going to archive, and that must have been the last one. Where did we end up in the last one? I don't even know. Points. No points. No, that must be the next one coming up then, isn't it? So what would have been the last one, that? No. I'm not ranked in that one either. How do I see what my final rankings and stuff were then, JJ? You'd have thought it would have been that one there. 10 rounds, event date 2020. Oh. I was worried there. I thought maybe I didn't get my points or something. That's right, I'm on the wrong account. Fuck me, I started panicking there. I thought to myself, God damn it, they've stolen all of my points. But no, it was a bit of the old Gran Turismo brain fade in the options menu. Right, we've still got time anyway. What about yourself, JJ? How did you end up finishing? You got 6th for Dodge and 49th overall, top 50 overall. Very good, JJ. Very good, mate. You'd be sporting the superstar status next season if you want it then. The important thing is, JJ, did you finish above Harry? Harry went in the same team as he, didn't he? I have to press power to cancel or my headset's going off. Yeah, have you beaten Harry? Because I think at the start of the season, whenever you and Harry went to the Dodge, there was a wee bit of competition there. Oh, you have to be 18. No, I'm not sure, JJ. I'm not 100% sure if you have to be 18 or not. Although you could be right, because it makes you eligible. Whenever you sign up for it, you're basically saying to them, yes, I want to be eligible to go to a live event. So then they give you the SS status, and if you score enough points in the following season, you could make it to the live event. So yeah, you could. Yeah, you did a lot better than Harry. I'm sure he'll not be pleased. The younger generation are coming through to gobble them up. Harry only did 2 rounds. He got 238 and 232. You got more than that in most of your rounds. If I'd have done an R1 round, I'm not sure. I think we should finish in the top 10. It depends on if I haven't paid attention at how many more people hadn't done as many rounds. But if I'd have done nor one steady round or something. I think I ended up with 1,000 and something points, 1,040 odd points, and I had like a score of 100, 108 or 104 was included in one of my races, which is a real poor one. So if I scored just an average result and got 200, would have ended up on about 1,140 something. I did 5 rounds, but one of them, yeah, the Monza one too. That's right, that was my top split one. That was my second adventure in top split. And it was the last race of the evening, or would have went again. Let's go in here and make sure we don't miss the signing of it. Jerry, hello Jerry, sir. Nice to see you. Thanks for hopping in. We're just trying to get ourselves a quick wee smoke rolled here before 15 minutes? That's a big wait. Didn't think there was a 15-minute wait in between the daily races. Your target was top 15 in your manufacturer. At the end of the season, you end up wanting 5th. And you said earlier, did you end up getting 5th or did you end up in 6th? You got 6th. The 48th or 49th that you said, that's a good one. Top 50 in the region. When you look at some of the names up in that top 50, I'm sure you're over the moon to be up there. I'm not sure where I've ended up then. I'll have to check it next time on my main account. I should be offered DSS, but I think, because I can remember after the race going and looking and seeing what other people were sitting on, I didn't really pay attention to how many had only done 4 races and stuff. There might have been a pile of guys below me that might have been close who ended up having a good result, but we should definitely have a chance of being in the top 10. Sure, and there we go. Let's get the ice tray turned round. Right, we'll just stick to the Jag for the first one anyway. Oh fuck here, so you were in, there was a lot of top guys in your manufacturer with you as well. Quentin, Will, Sacker and Creaser was there as well. Nice mate, nice. That's a 6th place there, it's very very good. Excuse me. You think I'll be about 9th? Hopefully I'll scrape into that top 10. Because we weren't expecting it either, like, we weren't really. We've not been going for points or the SS rating at all this season. We've basically just been hand picking a wee race here and there that we felt like, right, we'll have a practice and see if we can be competitive. I was happy enough with that. There's a Zuka race as well. That was basically a nice clean steady race for us. You beat Creaser in some rounds when you were in the same lobby. Nice. In a couple of the races, you and him ended up battling on the last lap. That was the only good thing happened to me on my last lap at Monza. That we were a casualty of the war in the first lap, and the whole race we're driving about at the back, lonely on our own. But then on the last lap, Mr. Nisman, we bumped into Mr. Nisman. He had been taken out as well, and he ended up at the back. So at least we got to introduce ourselves to Mr. Nisman. We had 2 or 3 side by side moments with him, just to say hello, Mr. Nisman. Nice to see you. I'm Scotty Senior. Notice how I don't touch your car at all and leave you loads of space. It's a pleasure meeting you. So it's always nice to introduce yourself to those top lobby guys, and hopefully Mr. Nisman knows that we're nice and clean. Fuji and Laguna. I'm not a fan of Fuji. I find Fuji is a terrible track for people trying to pass you, because there's loads. The whole track is almost late apex after late apex, which just encourages the guys behind to have a lunge. I've never really enjoyed Fuji. And Laguna, I haven't really drove Laguna enough, but I struggled on it whenever I had to go. I don't even think we ended up doing that round because we had a practice, and halfway through that practice I realised no, the races tomorrow were definitely not up to scratch to do that. So out of 10, JJ, how devastated do you think Harry is right now? Look at his time. He must have been trying very hard, to get ahead of me. I set that time on Monday, and I think Harry has either set that probably yesterday, so he has. So it's taken Harry till Thursday to get that close to me, and then I wonder if he's given up, or is he still locked in his bedroom with the lights turned off trying to beat it. I would say a good 8.5, 9 out of 10 rage factor there for Harry. Huh? We should really go out and have a bit of a drive as well. Make sure we're on them hards. Yes. A bit of volume in the air. And our rules is here. We don't want to race. We just want to have clean races and hopefully avoid the mayhem. Because from watching other people stream, I touch wood. We'll touch wood and hope we're not saying it's something that's going to come back and bite us on this here we stream. But we've dipped our toes in twice this week, altogether maybe 5 or 6 races on it, and we haven't had any problems whatsoever. We'll just clean race after clean race. But anytime we've been watching other people's streams, the mayhem is, my goodness. Jeb's races there in that stream was fucking wild. Alright, Jimmy, how's you, mate? Oh, Jeff was on the second account, which was he was in terrible lobbies, and I think he was also starting at the back. So he was. I I said, what a field like so good. There's another couple of tents in it for me, but it was too frustrating for me trying to get that couple of tents here and there. We tried for a good half hour to be at that time, and we were ahead of it a few times. As I say, there's a wee tent here or there still for us, but it's still a good steady time, so we haven't had to try and start at the back and come through them. But yeah, Jeff's races there was, my goodness, it was ridiculous how many people were swerving in him and trying to just, every time he tried to pass someone, they were just staring it straight into him as if to say, no, go away, you're not passing me. But we watched a Keish stream as well at the start of the week, and Keish struggled big time at it in terms of his SR, trying to stay clean, trying to stay out of the fights. That's basically all we want to try and do. A whole lot easier because we're starting at the front, and the rolling start helps a whole lot as well. But we'll happily just keep on letting people pass us. I hear people in Javestream, there's a lot of people, even now on Friday. I thought to myself earlier on the week, everyone was doing a one-stopper in the TT. Usually that was the OP car. But I thought to myself, that's just because no one knows it's a no-stopper. I thought by the end of the week it would have been everyone on a no-stopper. Although in Javestream, probably because he is in the lower lobbies, but a lot of guys still on a one-stopper. I definitely think the no-stopper. Key struggles to stay clean in any race. No comment, JJ, no comment. But yeah, that's why we all go to Key. That's why we're all there. We're all there watching Key, waiting on that wee bit of anger and bit of rage coming out. I mean, is look at the replay and all sometimes after when he presses pause and moves around and all and says, see, there was no contact, that was pure physics, we haven't touched him and all. But at full speed he was travelling 30 mile an hour. There was no way he was never going to have contact. But when he hits pause in the right place and says, now look, and then he just talks about a still picture as if, look, it's definitely all perfectly legal. I love it, but that's why we're all going over to watch him. He's definitely at their stream that he done. He had me entertained the whole day. That big 10-hour stream that he done. I watched the majority of it and thoroughly enjoyed it. 3 minutes before we dip our toes in and eat our own words. Get an SR reset. And then when somebody tells him he bans him, yeah, I know. So well, I find it quite amusing as well, because when he's on his main account and anybody nudges him or there's a wee bit of rough stuff in the race as well, I've seen him, reporting people after the race and talking about, I'm going to report him and get him banned and all. For crashing into me. But then sometimes you watch him on a second account and you're like, there's a half a dozen guys in that race is bound to have reported you after that. I don't know how he hasn't ended up banned for the second one. I'm assuming complaining about people and reporting people for just how the race shouldn't really get people banned. Maybe in top split if the FI are interested in their top split, but you can't really do that on children and stuff that are playing. You know what I mean? That's why you don't talk on the streams. I have to bite my tongue sometimes whenever I'm I'm listening to him. I'm holding back. My wee thumbs are down to write stuff. Sometimes. Like sometimes. I don't know. I think a lot of us just when you're watching a stream, we find ourselves in disagreement with him. Whereas most other streamers, if they do a bit of a lunge and it was a bit aggressive, then they'll just say, yeah, that was a wee bit aggressive. Whereas Keel analyse it and press pause and check it from all different angles and work it some way where he's done nothing wrong. I've definitely drove perfect there. It's funny. I love it. Oh, is Key on now? Key's on now. What's he doing? Is he doing this? Is he going to be in my races? Or is he practicing? He'll probably be practicing for the Mars race. JJ says, I used to be a wimp because I used to report people. You say that as if you've given it up, JJ. I have a funny feeling if someone came in and said something rude to you now in the chat, that shit would be reported. He's playing ACC. Here we go. Let's see if we can survive the first one. Jesse, do you want the last out, love? Because I've no tobacco left or anything. Sorry, I forgot. There's not much on it, but... Okay. Let's close the door for the aerodynamics. We should really have the hat and all off, or at least turned round backwards, because it blows off us all. First one of the week where we're down in fourth. I think the lowest I've started is maybe third. Who do we know? Who do we know? Can't say I know anybody, which isn't a bad thing. We'll hopefully maybe see that wee YouTube sign and hop on. 43 hits. He's in a TT, so I'd like to think he's hopefully doing a one-stopper. The guy in the TT, he'd be trying to run away. More lost the first for yourself. Have a look what number you are, because you want to know how much DR you need to be in my lobby. Right, let's go out in the warm-up and have a look. 19. So we're gonna, well, let's not speak too soon, but we should improve a shitload of ratings in this one. We any kind of top 5 will do us. A bit more of a chance for mayhem or incidents for us now in this one, because we've been starting ahead of this, usually starting in first or second, heading into that first corner, and then they don't have enough of a run up to get close enough to you, but we'll be starting further back in the straight this time. What have we got behind us? What car is he in behind us? Can we triangle and see? Oh, he's coming. He's going to come for us. We've got a TT behind us, and then a Viper and an F-Type. So the Viper and the F-Type will be on the hards more than likely. Here we go. Around the first couple of corners, please, with no incidents. He said right before the most terrible incident ever in the history of Gran Turismo. We'll leave that at number 2 just until we get around the first corner, and then spin her back to 5 and get the radar on. What's that TT like? Oh, he doesn't seem a bit of a gap there. Oh, here, it's me. It's me who's maybe wanting a pass. No, it is. Surely you don't want anything. You'd be happy to give at it, would you, in the first corner? Thank you. Right, can we just spin that back now? Where's my radar? Oh, we missed the gear and everything. Look at that. Oh, but don't want to be here. He's backed out. He's a wee gentleman. He's backed out of it. Lovely. Okay, we've got a wee bit of trust in Mr. Fire behind us. Oh my goodness, Stephen, did you forget how to drive the damn thing? You need to find your flow, son. Let's get over here. He's about half a second behind. Lose a bit of slip if we can. Again, we're braking way too late. Oh, that was a terrible entry as well. And big queue behind us. Go on, sir, take it if you want. Too much of a queue behind him, you know, for me to hand it over just very nicely. Put up somewhat of a fight, although we are creating a bigger queue, no doubt behind us. We are indeed. Oh. He's going to be getting very anxious now, Mr. Fire, to get that lunge on us up the inside. We're going to have to defend again. There's too many of them there. We can't just hand it over for free at the moment. Oh, trying to leave space. No penalties, hopefully for ourselves. We were the ones nudged. Right, a wee penalty there will maybe help create somewhat of a gap. Right, early on the brakes and turn in early, Stephen. Again, I'd love to not have to go defensive here. I'm going to trust him. Stay behind me, don't go for the lunge. Oh, look at the state of me, look at the state of me. Braking way too late. I think he's going to want that, he's going to leave it in. This time, surely. I think he is. No, he's lifted again, he's a wee gentleman, I'm telling you. Driving really nice with us, my goodness. Look at the state we're driving. When there's guys on your ass, hard to have your patience in those braking areas and hit the apexes, because you know they're going to come for the lunge. Right, I'm going to trust him again. We'll keep an eye on the radar. Early on the brakes. Well, earlier, we still needed more than that. Again, he's going to have to back out of that too. Lap 3, anybody in this wee bunch on mediums, well, hopefully their pace will just be starting to drop ever so slightly. Hopefully no penalty. Well, he's got a penalty. I don't know what you're flashing at me, sir. Flashing me all you want. Yep, he's not happy. I hope you've got another penalty for that. He did. He gave himself another penalty for that. So he did. Can we nip in there? No. Oh dear. We don't really want this. This guy behind. How angry is this guy behind? That is. Would love a bit of protection. Is he coming for us? Yes, he came for us. What was his name? Pure. Mr. Pure Carbon. Oh, come on. Get on. Get going. Mr. Pure Carbon. Oh my goodness. Oh. Dirty bastard. Dirty dog. Dirty dog. Excuse me for the language. He drove into the back of us twice and got himself a penalty. Dirty tires. Oh my goodness. Right. No pressure on the Ossery and I. At the very least, we should be able to start making our way back through them. Where's the penalty zone in this? I wonder if he's already served it. Twenty off the lead. See if we can find some kind of flow. Oh, well, that's not it. Just do it, streaming. Right, I haven't heard of. I'll just do it now. Come on. Would love to see Mr. Carbon. I think it was a Mr. Carbon. We'll hopefully recognise that name again if it appears in front of us at some point. He would have served his penalty last lap as well, I think, rather than this lap. Oh, on the mark, on the mark. I think you should want to back off there, you really should, because you're going into the wall. I know if he's want to come out, sure, that's slipstream. Oh. I still cannot see a Mr. Carbon anywhere. Could we drive right around the outside of Mr. Green, I wonder. I think he's going to want it, like. Oh, he's hitting the curbs. He's alright, buddies, man. He's just stopped himself. We'll leave space like a gentleman. Well held, sir, well held. A good wee race back here. Oh, Oh my goodness. Come on. Got away with it. These are gonna have an incident here, I fancy, right in front of us. Oh, Mr. White. Well done, sir, well done. He's away in. Right. What was it we were looking for? A Carbon? A Mr. Carbon or something? Struggling the flow in this first one for sure. Come on. Oh, he's going defensive early. Come on, now nail yourself as you can, son. Still no sign of a Mr. Carbon. I wonder if I've just forgot the damn name. Oh, a glitch there. We're ready to make a move in him. And we've got a glitch. Right at the wrong moment. Almost hit into him. Goodness, what am I doing? Come on, we're going to have to slap ourselves in the face very soon if we don't pull our finger out. Oh. Oh, thank you. He's a good driver. He's a very good driver, whoever that was. Plenty of awareness as to what's going on around him. Oh my goodness. I have forgotten how to drive this today. It can only get better, he said. There he is, Pure Carbon. I can now see a name. Oh, 2 laps to go. Come on. Give me 2 good ones, Gran Turismo. He's in a wee battle there as well. Oh, awareness, gentlemen, awareness. There it is, Mr. Carbon. fucking come here, sir. We've got something we want to whisper in your ear. Something that might interest you an awful lot. Yes, it's called You Dirty Dog. Let's shout it at him, you dirty fucking dog. He's got what he's deserved. We shouldn't lose ratings, at the very least. I don't think. Did Bob penalty? No, it was him who had the penalty and then he got mad and took us out, so no penalties. This car usually feels lovely for me. We're not getting the understeer at all over at the moment. Bum bum bum. What a idiot. I wonder if the car's feeling like this whole race because we were took out and we've destroyed the tyres. I bet that was wrong, and then we've struggled the rest of the race because the tyres are more slightly worn because we've had no flow in this race whatsoever. Last lap, but top 10, no pit party or nothing, but a wee pat in the back maybe from the boss if I can get a top 10 out of it. Come on, get back here. Mr. Fun Dude, could we possibly have a piece of your fun on the last lap of the race? Oh yeah, we've got him going defensive. We'll be really early on the brakes. And we're still nowhere near our apex. Even though we're a mile early on the brakes there. Right, short shift now. Concentrate more on the run out of it. Right, we've got it good. A lunge is coming. A lunge is coming. I'll be sacked if I didn't try to make the lunge. Yep, you may stay defensive. He didn't do. Well defended, Mr. Dude. How is the drive of that car? How is the drive of that car? Oh, Mr. Dude. Oh, 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 oh. On the line, it wasn't the top 10. 11th. Not sure what way how many done stops there or anything. Most of them, I would say, any Vipers and F-types would have been a no-stopper there. Alright Sam, how's you? That was a disastrous one for us to start with. You got P1 for the BM at 1600 points. Nice mate, nice. Well done, congratulations. I'm braking too late. I know Sam, I was doing that. I had pressure on the ass from the start. And we weren't allowed to be nice and patient and early on the brakes because those lunges were going to come up the inside of us for sure. Where was Mr. Thing in the end? Where is he? Ah, he's quit. He quit out in the end. Mr. Carbon, let's save that replay. Why the hell not? Perhaps just for Mr. Carbon. You never know. There could be a Dirty Dog video. The Dirty Dogs of Gran Turismo. Who won it anyway? Mr. Hype. Right. How'd we go? Yep, I know JJ, he rage quit after all that. After getting revenge on us. Hopefully that revenge that he got. I don't even know why he felt like it was my fault. You know? I don't think I've ever drove into the back of somebody, even in very lower lobbies, when they brake ridiculously early. It's still my fault if I hit the back of them. You know, if you're behind someone, you shouldn't really be. It's more a motocross thing rather than a racing thing, because racing lines and stuff. But in motocross, you don't follow people. You know what I mean? If you're going into a corner or you're going over a jump or something, wherever he is, you're not, because if he makes a mistake, there's nowhere for you to go. So, I feel like even whenever people are on the brakes way too early, if I hit the back of them, I still kind of feel like that's my fault. And then at the end of the next straight, you know that he's poor on the brakes, and you're able to stay away from him. Let's dip our toes in again. Only 5 minutes to wait this time. I didn't like that drag there, but we'll try it again, because it felt nice the last few times I've jumped into it. Jesse, when's Halloween? Tomorrow. You hope you can get P5 in shops. What does that mean? Oh, the PS5. You hope you can get the PlayStation 5 in the shops. Like, I don't see why not. I don't see why not, Sam. You should be able to. I would like to think if I had the money, I could just go out to a shop over here, or else off Amazon maybe, or something. Comes out on the 20th of November. On your birthday, you're taking a camping bag and camping outside the shop. My mum and my auntie done that a few years back. Your man, Mr. Bublé. What's Bublé's first name? Michael Bublé. He was over here having some sort of concert, and my mum and my auntie went down the night before and stayed all night making sure that they got the tickets. You've already ordered Gran Turismo 7. So Gran Turismo 7 is not going to be on the PlayStation 4 then, you're thinking? I still hope they'll bring out Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 4. So do. And I don't know how long the servers will stay open for in this game either. What's happened with Harry's time? I wonder. Oh, there he is. He's still there. They can't do it because they'll not sell as many. Already been confirmed. PS4 will not be getting PS5. Well, tell me this: is the PlayStation 5? If you buy the one with the disc, is it going to be able to play all your PlayStation games, your PlayStation 4 games, your PlayStation 3 games? Are you going to be able to play all your PlayStation discs? Because that would, if I ever do go to get it, that would make me buy the one with the disc, so as I can play all my old discs. Yes, you are. Well, that's good. I'll be able to play Reflex again. I've got Reflex here. They tease me with Reflex every damn time I'm in that PlayStation store. advertising it to me for £7.99 as if you can buy it, but you can't, because when you try to buy it, it says you have to have a prescription of £8.99 a month. A subscription, not a prescription. PlayStation 5, you'll be able to play PlayStation 4 games. I hope you're allowed to play PlayStation 3 games even as well. Right, you would like to think that this race can't go as bad for us as what that first one went. We drove absolutely awful. I felt like an amateur. And if we go out now, what is the brake balance at? Yes, still at 2. You're bored that the season's over? I wasn't really doing much in the season anyway, Sam, to be honest. I'm just more enjoying being in good lobbies now. Whenever I see a track that I have to, either a track that I already know and like, or a track where I see in advance and I like the car and I have time to have a wee practice, because if I was to just jump in and try with no practice, I wouldn't be getting anywhere at all. Right, we must have dropped down, did we? Or something. At least we're starting at the front this time. A Viper behind us, and then the TT's starting to come, so hopefully the Viper's on hard tyres and he'll not be putting that much pressure on the ass area. It'll be the TT's maybe putting pressure on him, and then if they make their way up to us in the first 3 or 4 laps, we'll just say, excuse me, where would you like to pass us? Go anywhere you want. And JJ Balding is in the race. JJ, you may hope I have another disaster, because you're not coming back and beating me from back there. There's no way, Jose. Look who's lost. With no time on the board. That's how confident this young man is. Although the last time he was in our room in this race a few days ago, I think he ended up in the pit lane, sitting waiting on the leaders coming round. Right, perhaps we had a terrible race the last time because we didn't say hello, have a good race, good luck to everybody in the rim. Maybe that's what happened to us. JJ, give him the fans what they came here for. Why not join the young man? There he is, coming up behind us again. Give them an R1, JJ, give them an R1. There he is. And if I have a close look at him, no doubt you'll see a big smile on the young man's face. Yes, I seen a big smile as he spun around there. And there, a couple of those fans already writing JJ Balding on a bit of cardboard and waving it out in the air like they just don't care. Good luck, JJ, good luck. flash my lights right back at you, Mr. Viber. Nice to see you, sir. Mr. Lutz. Lou, I'm gonna call you Lou. Lou or Lut? Lutz. Right, again, we'll leave that on too until we get round the first corner. Right, there on the radar, please. Yep, those TTs are all over his ass. Let him worry about trying to hold those boys behind. And hopefully we can sneak a couple of laps without any mayhem. Are they giving him any side-by-side action? The guy behind him surely wants some side-by-side action into this one. Yep, we got some side-by-side action. That can only help us. Are they still side-by-side? We do have the Audi up behind us now though. Any deaths there for you boys? No, but you're out of the slipstream, which is a beautiful sign. Right, nice and early. That was still not early enough. Oh, they must be having more side-by-sides back there. They are indeed. That's it, boys. Battle amongst yourselves. Again, we're still slightly too late on those brakes. And there's a penalty. We should surely find the flow in this one. What number are we in the room? We're number 2 in this room. So I'm not sure if we've lost ratings in that last race or not. I don't think we should have lost ratings, but because we were number 19, so perhaps we're in the same lobby, only our number was a lot better. Excuse me. And again. We're still pulling on them just because they're all having to worry about each other. That's basically what we were having to do in our first one. That was a slightly better apex that time. Oh, don't you be greedy. One of them's died. Just the one. Still no sign of young JJ in the top 8. Might try that Viper next. Still no sign of Jack at the moment. Almost halfway through the race. When will he pop up into that top 8? I wonder. I went from a mayhem race to a stroll. Although to be fair, that first race, there's not really nothing we could do about your man taking us out, like, at all. Although our driving was awful in terms of hitting our own lines. Come on, JJ, where are you? You must be on your way, surely. Will they all start hopping into the pitch now in the next couple of laps, and perhaps then we shall see JJ and see where he gets up to. Still none of them into the pits yet. Haven't noticed anybody jumping in earlier on. There was a lot of Vipers, so perhaps most of this lobby has learnt during the week that the no stopper is the way to go. She's been a lonely one. JJ must have had his own problems in this one as well. JJ is in 12th at the moment. Right, I need to get this here off because of the fire in the background and it's starting to get too warm now for me. There's someone, no, that's only a second penalty. I thought that was a full minute. Thought he'd forgot to change. So, what are they saying is the OP car? I heard people in Jevstream saying that the TT is the OP car, although I didn't think the TT would have been able to do or a no stop. Anyone I see in the TT, I'm thinking to myself, right, he's doing a pit stop. Am I right, or am I talking nonsense? 28 wins on the second account. Eavesdrop says the JJ, dirty losers. JJ and some more guy. Let's see what JJ is. JJ on the pen. That was some clean driving. Congratulations, you're fast. Thank you very much. Thank you. S2 says to JJ as well, thanks for pushing. Oh, and another person says to JJ, I'm seeing that replay, JJ, what the fuck have you did? What have you did? Have you been a naughty boy? You're saying you got punted everywhere. I'm almost wanting to go and watch that replay now. We've seen 3 messages from other guys complaining about JJ. I think we'll have a wee nosy at that one before we get off, JJ. Just to see. Explain yourself. Although, now that you know that I've saved the replay, you'll no doubt have to tell us the truth because you know we're going to go and see that shit. So, your first statement is you get punted everywhere. So we'll have to remember that. JJ says he was punted everywhere. So when we watch the replay, if JJ's just driving like a maniac. and no one punts him. He's a spoofer. Everyone was punting each other. You were getting hit, so you hit them back. Most of them were all lag anyway. Right, JJ, advice as to this here struggling today in that car. I don't know why. Usually really like that car. But give me a wee bit of advice for the Viper in terms of brake balance, please. What way is the tyres gonna wear on it? And what car have you been using? I'm assuming you're using the Viper. Plus C, you're in the McLaren, right? I haven't even tried the McLaren. So I think the Viper will be slightly slower in a straight line, but slightly better on its front tyre wear. Right, we're on the hards and we're at 3. Hopefully it's slightly better on the brakes as well, because we weren't getting the jag nice there on the brakes at all. We were constantly a wee bit late on the brakes. Let's try it a second. Ah, it's a nice second gear as well in it. Staying 5th there. I think JJ's been a dirty dog. Something's telling me JJ has been a dirty dog. He's already given his defence. He didn't even mean to. Honestly, Scotty, I didn't mean it. Before you go and look at it, please accept my apology. It was an accident. I didn't mean it anyway. They're all braking so early. Oh, that's just what I was talking about, JJ. If you drive into the back of someone, it's always your fault. Right. What way is my tower going to work, JJ? If I put this all to the rear, am I going to end up my rear tires are wearing faster than my front tires? With the back end being all slidey. Right, I'll stay in 3rd around that one. Let's go all to the rear anyway and see if it handles okay or does a silly slide. This gear's definitely faster around there. I just struggle to get the rotation of the car on the initial left-hander of that whenever I don't drop the 4th. And we'll bring it back down to 3 for the start of the race anyway. Sorry, I'm still laughing at JJ's end. I didn't even mean to punt most of them anyway. That suggests that you didn't mean to punt a lot of them, or a few of them, but most of them. That suggests that you punted a shitload of guys, JJ. Are you here? No, JJ's down in the split lobby. He's lost ratings. Where are we? We're only P5 this time. TT out front. 43-6, 43-7, 43-9, 43-9. And we ourselves, and the guy behind us is right on us too. Can't say we know anybody. Really? The guy behind us is an SS in the GTR. We'll hopefully find some sort of wee gap. Hopefully we're a big number in this one as well. This looks like a better lobby. Yeah, we're up the A now. So we'll probably be a big number in this one. My DR is higher, right? Okay, and we'll say have a good race and good luck to everybody. And out we go. A chance of us being lunged into the first corner again here, because we're starting, I think, in 5th or 6th. So we'll have the whole straight of someone in our slipstream, and we'll also probably be getting a run on the guy in front of us. What time are we at? 7:05. That GTR is quick on a straight line as well, isn't it? He'll be all over us on the way into the first one. And he's a C-Fix guy in JJ's team. He might be very, very fast. Maybe hand it over to him without a fight. Oh, stop it. Alright, let's get the hazards on. Let him know to show me his nose. I'm not going to fight you, we'll leave him lift off and let him know. That should be him. There's he's hit the back of us now and gave himself a penalty as well, the same as the last guy. Hopefully he's not going to be an idiot, the same as the last guy. Oh. Like, my front tyres are definitely going there quicker. I'm going all to the rear, hopefully it doesn't handle terrible. Oh, he's slow, he's slow. Has he given himself an hour penalty? Did he give himself an hour penalty? Don't be mad at me, mate. You drove into me now. Go on, I'll be nice and give you that there, boy, but you were going into the desk again if I wanted that, just to let you know. We'll have something like that with you on the last lap. Will we have on you for breakfast? But too early for us to want any kind of battles yet. Surely you don't want to stay beside there, sir. Yep, he lets me go again. Thank you, mate. We gentlemen, thank you. Go ahead, we'll let you two fight that out between yourselves. I don't want that. Come on. Too late on the brakes. Go on, sir. Mm. Short shift. Ever so slightly. Yeah, we're going to give it to you if you want it as well. No. You have half a move. Mr. Nelson, nice of him to back out, but yeah. Both of us lost time as I thought he was coming for it, and then he changed his mind. Come on, give it up, man. Thank you. Thought he was gonna force me. We were about to have to give that shit up, like, if we had held it in. Somebody's coming in. And he's out. I don't really want ahead of him, you know. Hawk. Nelson. My God. I'm struggling for my top speed in this. Come on. Is that him being nice and handing it back to me? I think that was maybe him apologising and handing it back. Trying not to lose much time. Although he's handed it back to him. He's been smart about it. He's handed it back, trying to be nice, but right at the start of the straight. And hope for the exact same move now here, this lap. We'll put our hazards on, but let him know that we'll see what you did. Thank you. Nice apology, sir. Almost want them to have it now again. The understeer. The understeer. Can't say I've liked this better than the Jag. I like the Jag much better. I haven't tried the Audi. The Audi feels absolutely beautiful here in qualifying, but I would imagine its front tyres. Right, we'll get our hazards on now and we'll let him know he can have it. He should have went for it on the inside, like then he was definitely getting that stuff. Right, we'll come back out here, let him know we don't want it off. We don't know, you see, he doesn't trust us at the moment. Oh my goodness, and we've got so much drive as well. I'll have to go for that. Yep, we're leaving you space if you're there. If you want it, sir, we will leave you space. We're watching you on the radar. Oh, he's giving us a nudge. This has been a struggle for us, this one as well. Well, we're gonna lift off. I want him to have that back, really. Hopefully Mr. Prost knows that we'll lift it there. Slight misjudgment, just small contact with the side of him. Ah, Missy, don't jump, no, don't. Ah, sorry Nelson, oh my god. Thankfully no penalty there as we turned into Mr. Nelson, our dogs. There's nowhere for honey at the minute. I've only got 2 laps left to go and then she'll be able to get in. Does he trust us this lap? Go on, trust us, that's it, mate. Wee dog's about to jump over my door and join me on my lap. You may well be seeing a crash as she lands on my arms. Oof. Hold on, love, hold on. I'll let you in a minute. Honey, could you come over and maybe help me? Even I'll try to hand you the stuff at the side and then hand me a pillow. I've got 1 lap left to go. Literally about 2 minutes, and I'll be done. Someone's in the desk again. Oh, come on now, Nelson. We're there, mate. Or Nelson. The guy in front, playing it smart. He wants a bit of side-to-side action. That was a fucking delightful move by me, I'm telling you. We'll leave Nelson space here as well, but that was a delightfully timed move. He's going to be mad. He's going to destroy a race here. He's taking us out, isn't he? Maybe not. Does he serve it now? He does, and he's pulling over, so he took it well. Silly penalty system. Handed him that, not me, because that was an absolutely delightful pass. Oh, we don't want to side by side with you there, sir. And as the last lap, so we would like you to go to the outside, if you would. Big slow car on the apex where it needs to be, hopefully. And now we are on the right side, if he wants to stay there. It's bad news for him, no. Good decision from him. And we'll get the chicane, get ourselves a decent run out of it. How's your run, sir? Can we just move over here early, get you out of the slipstream? What about sharing that slipstream? Get us side by side we used to. And extra defensive on the way into it, just in case there was any wild lunges. 7th in the end, a struggle the whole race, that one. So it was lacking pace there, I feel. Right. Look at my wee dog feeling better because she's terrified of the fireworks and it's Halloween. So she's sitting here trembling in fear. Where's the pillow? So I like to squash a wee pillow down beside me here, because she always seems to want in beside me. Let's get the wires up out of the way. Come on, Missy, do you want in? Come on in. Oh, come on and show people how scared you are. Where's my puppy? Look at her. She's fucking terrified because of a couple of bangs. Come on, you sit down there. You lie down there. Okay. There. Is that better? You feel safe now? I get my chair pulled in, hopefully without affecting her. Oh my goodness, it's warm. Right. And out we go. What time is it? It's 7:30, right? I think I'm gonna. We'll go and we'll have a nosy at JJ's replay and see what happened in JJ's race and talk a bit of waffle before we end this one. Just jumped on because Jeff put me in the mood. Oh here. Is that a way expensive one? 1967. I think that's perhaps one of the most expensive cars we've won. Right, where are we? Let's go and see what we thought of JJ's race. Where was it? Right, we saved that one, so must be that. And hopefully, because I know how to do a wee bit of editing now, I'll be able to jump in and play all of these races, skipping through the boring bits, and make one video that contains all of them. Right, so this one should be JJ's. Let's have a nosy. JJ. Has JJ disappeared, or are you still there, JJ? Are you gonna say your Cheerios now? Or are you gonna hang about to see what I think of your driving? We're a queer bit behind there in the stream. Let's exit out of that and then click back into it again. Hopefully be up to date. We're only winning the car on it now. You can see my wee dog here. Where is she? Look at my wee dog. She's down here beside me. Where is the camera? Look at her. Down beside me, she's terrified. And we're in the cave. And the missus, or the girl, in the background, playing her horsey game, as usual. Right, let's get on board with JJ right and early here. Right, info, where's my info? Display all, thank you. And now, press that one and move down, and we should be able to go down. Where he was starting right at the back. There he is, JJ. On board with him. Let's see how it went for the young man. I'm looking forward to seeing this now, JJ. A small wiggle. Some sort of attempt to get a tiny bit of heat into the tires. Haven't tried that McLaren. I maybe have to try it. Roadrunner ahead of him. Where did it all start to go wrong that day? Nothing wrong yet. Nothing wrong yet. Although he's in a dodgy position there, JJ. You're gonna go into the wall. You're gonna go into the wall. Oh, what are they thinking? What are they? Oh my goodness. What are you thinking, man? All three of you there had the wrong idea. You were in the wrong position on the entry. There's my wee dog. What's wrong? Are you scared? It's okay. It's only a couple of bangs. There's nothing to be scared about. Come on, do you want nursed? Do you want me to hold you? Does that make you feel better? There. I'll hold you. You're not getting down to my pedals. So you're not. Lie down. Lie down. That's where you're allowed, and that's it. Get away. She's looking up on top of the PlayStation now as if I think I feel safer up there, Daddy, on your PlayStation. That's where she's looking. Can I get up there on your PlayStation, please? I don't like the bangs. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. Missy, no, you're not jumping up there. Lie down. I'm going to put you right out of the car again. Lie down. You're not allowed up there. She's going to want to fucking stand on top of the TV soon. Right. What has happened here, JJ? That looked a wee bit deliberate. It did. Or he definitely feels like that was on purpose. Let your dog do a daily race. She'd probably do better than what I've been doing today. Been struggling today. I think you must have been upset with him for something, JJ. But if he manages to come back at you, is he still there? Yeah, he's gonna give you hassle. He's angry now. You've got a 2-second penalty, right? Let's have a skip. We can still see you. You're on your own. I'll skip on round to the penalty zone. Do you come back to him? Do you come back to him? And then he just wants you for breakfast. No, he's not close enough. He's not close enough. Let's jump back on board with JJ. Tell the people what you're worried about. Why are you scared of a couple of bangs? Huh? You don't even eat food or nothing. Sure you don't. You just try to hide everywhere. Start foaming at the mouth. I don't think we missed anything there, did we? JJ again in the wrong position. That's oh, he's been nice. He's been nice with you there, JJ. If he wanted you there, you were into the desk again. Is somebody about to have a lunge back at him, but no, he survived at the moment. Right, we'll stay on the guy behind you and we'll go for a quick skip. It's only fireworks. This is a fucking torture. Look at where she is. Isn't me sitting in my car and she's actually considering jumping up onto my PlayStation and sitting in front of the damn TV. That's what she's fucking trying. That's where she's trying to go. Look at her. she's trying to get up onto the PlayStation. Missy, what are you doing? Come on, you're not allowed up there. Come on down. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself up there. Look at you. You're making yourself panic even worse. So you are. We'll have to stick some music on or something, love. Or when we pick a movie, we'll hire it up loud so she can't really hear it. She wants to play Spin to Win, says JJ. We'll maybe have to put a tin of pedigree chum on that Spin to Win board. No, you're not getting up. Right, I haven't seen too much else at the minute, JJ. Just that one wee thing. Is this the big bunch of guys that maybe started writing messages to JJ after the race? Missy, you're not allowed up, love. Oh, nothing. That was his fault. He turned out. Let's have a look at that again. As JJ takes no shit today in this one. That guy turning into him, contact made, and JJ thinking, get off the track. Did that guy get a penalty or anything? Right, I'm putting you back out again. Come on, do you want back out again? Because you can't stand on the PlayStation. So you can't, love. Here, do you want down at my feet? There. Or do you want to hide down at my feet? And I'll close the door and you'll be all dark down there. There. Just happier there. And she's already too warm, love. She's too warm just because she's panicking. You didn't mean to push him off. You wanted to push him right onto the edge. To be fair, he turned into you anyway. It was his fault for the contact. And a silly penalty could have been handed out there as well. I think if he'd have turned into me and a wee red penalty popped up above my head there, I'd have probably done the exact same. Oh! Just about. Avoided contact there. You were almost into the top 10, JJ. You were almost there. And you're naughty. So what am I doing? I'm not even on you. Idiot. I didn't miss anything, sure didn't. On your own, on your own. Oh. Here's a champion of the future, guys. Let's watch him and see how to do the death chicane. Oh. Oh, it's gotta hurt, JJ. Oh, that was he a casualty of the war as well. Looks like it. And he wants to defend. He doesn't. Why did he come over? Why did he come over there? And then go away back out and open the door back up? Is he coming back at you? No, these two are having a bit of fun. Onwards, win or we skip. Did he come back at you? No. Was it? Nah, are you about to cause an incident? Was it these two boys who was riding to you? Oh, you're aggressive. You're aggressive for your passes. Every pass that we've seen you do in this race, you were letting them know. Lift off. I'm using the whole track, so lift off and let me pass you. Otherwise, you're going to end up in the grass. Surely, you'll not do another pass like that on this guy coming up to this one. Oh, we touched. Does that give you a penalty? Oops. Oops. You should stream. You should stream all this, JJ, with your mic on. I would love to hear you on your stream saying that. Oops. So weird. There must have been a few oops from you in this one, and a few giggles even maybe. Right, so is anyone upset with you? He might be a bit upset with you. Is he coming? Come on, right around the outside if he can. He's done pretty good there, and now he's behind you. Now he's thinking to himself, I didn't really like that pass. He just done on me there. Although he's went to the outside, he had the inside available there as well. A bit of contact, any penalties? Another bit of contact. Oh, that's bad. That's from JJ's point of view. But we skip back. We taps. You should maybe call yourself Happy Gilmore. Oh, that was a wee tap there. Not on purpose. It doesn't look like that one. That one was an accident. You almost actually looked like if this was a key maneuver, then we would probably pause it about here, and we would go on to slow motion, and we would be like, so he'd pause it right there, and then somehow are you able to look around it? Let me see, does this controller, and then we would look around or something. How do I turn this on? Does this let me look around it now? No, I've never done this before. What do I do? Walk mode. Yes, and then we can walk around, right? I mean, so key we'll be looking at it on the pause, and this is where the contact's meant to be made, and look, there is no contact there. It's stupid Gran Turismo physics. Hitboxes, pure hitboxes. Nothing wrong with that at all. Right. We'll continue watching and see what happened next. He may have been angry at you, but did he stay on? Even have did he just come back and take E? Did he come back and take E? Oh, he certainly tried to. Hold on, I want to see that from his point of view. What was he mad at that guy for? Or did he just try and get you and Missy all together? I think he has. I think he's been trying to get you there and he's missed you all together, you know. And he's hit your man, he's got the 4-second penalty now. But he's now got you in front of him. Does he get back to you at all? If he's going to take you out, he's going to have to do it now. I don't think he is, but oh, a mistake, JJ, a mistake. Oh, don't know why don't know why he was driving there anyway. When he seen that you'd made that mistake, he had to know you were coming back on there. Like it was almost like he wanted to squeeze you and keep you off the track. And what happened to you? Oh, it didn't work out good for you, that wee tap. On ice skates now. Was there any more bumps to be done? Trying to clean the tires up. Who's behind you? Yeah, you got a guy on your ass as well. That was a bit of lag on your screen. The contact from behind. We had a wee bit of lag as well. We almost hit into the back of someone. A bit of lag at the wrong time. Nothing too bad. It could have been a lot worse, JJ. We could have had a lot more laughs if you had been ridiculously dirty. It wasn't really ridiculously dirty. It was very aggressive. The passes, there was like 3 passes that you took that shit. It was 100% pass. It wasn't a wee half move. But it was legal. It was perfectly legal, but the guy behind did not feel the same. Let's go to the guy behind. And that poor guy in the yellow as well. It was stuck out. And he only gets a 1-second penalty. 1 second for taking 2 people out. Did any of you guys end up with a penalty after that? Let's get back on board. Right. No penalty for you. What about the poor guy in the yellow? Where'd he go? Is he just... There he is. No penalty for him either. And that was all she wrote. It wasn't that bad, JJ. We've seen a lot worse. I wouldn't really have called much of that extremely dirty. Just aggressive. Anyway, I think that's going to do me. I'm going to go. My wee dog is down at my feet, trembling, shaking her whole body. Now, I'm going to end this one and stick a movie on, and we're going to turn the volume of it up really loud and put the surround sound on, try and cheer her up a wee bit, calm her down, drown out that music. Yes, JJ, thanks for having on, JJ. As always, a pleasure. We'll catch you. What day is this? We'll be on tomorrow. At some point tomorrow we'll be on. Either doing more dailies or a wee fun lobby, or what is the nations tomorrow? The nations tomorrow is the Nürburgring GR3, mediums and softs. Must use your mediums. What cars are people in? A mixture. RCF. Are you doing the Nations tomorrow? Is this the Hope the dog gets better. I should be alright. JJ, she's been like that all the time. And over here, don't know if you know, over here we have a period in July usually where there's all parades that walk about the streets playing the drums and all. She's even worse when that happens. She's fucking squealing, running about terrified, and there's a whole month of that shit over here usually every year in July. But she'll be alright once we get the music on. Any idea what car is going to be the car to use in this tomorrow? Is it this here Emily Frey racing one? Basically any car will do in the Nations. We've got an Emily Frey one as well. Yeah, well, I might do that. I'll maybe write the rules app down tomorrow and maybe run a wee practice at it. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your evenings, gentlemen. Thank you, anyone who's hopped on for a wee waffle. We'll catch us at some point tomorrow. Night night, lads. Night night, JJ.